Hello, I'm Drew Linus. I am an associate professor in the School of Social Sciences and Humanities at Yukon University up in the Canadian far north. I'm here in Whitehorse, currently getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. My chapter for this volume is called Collaborative Design in Learning, Indigenous Literatures, Community Engagement and Curriculum Co-Creation in a Yukon Post-Secondary Context. And in this chapter, I'm primarily presenting a case study. It's a case study from 2019 when what used to be called First Nations Literature course was handed over to students to redesign it from the bottom up. We decided that the course was outdated and it didn't really currently fit the context of Canada, the Canadian North, post the Truth and Reconciliation Commission in 2015. And so using the idea of UDL and specifically the idea of multi-means of engagement, we handed the course over to students, and the students' job really was to rebuild the course from the ground up. And so they went out and they consulted with elders in their communities, they talked to family members, they talked to siblings who'd been through school in previous years, they talked to their mentors and to their political leaders, and came up with something really quite different and really quite new. It's still a literature course, but it's not a literature course like we've seen before. And so the challenge here really was to think about place-based learning. The Yukon's very specific. Our political agreements up here really make the place what it is. We have about 40 to 45,000 people in the territory. The territory is about the size of Germany. We have 14 Yukon First Nations, and of those 14, 11 have signed modern-day treaties with the Canadian government, and 3 are currently in the process of negotiating land claim agreements and self-governance agreements. We also have a surprisingly fast-growing community in Whitehorse particularly, and a surprisingly multicultural community as well. So the question the students were trying to address was, how do you take something as big as Indigenous literature and offer a course where everybody's going to be coming in at different levels, with different levels of comfort, with different stakes in the course perhaps. And so we looked to UDL for our answers, and particularly looking at how UDL could be an umbrella that beneath it we could bring in such things as student-centered learning, trauma, dignity-informed learning, students as partners, emergent curriculum. And the students in 2019 designed a course which is still going strong. It's very different. We flattened the hierarchy. The instructors do the work as well, but it's a really successful